What if a single popular SUV could quietly redefine your entire idea of an electric car, without asking you to learn a new language or change your daily routine? We've all seen the Creta, but its electric sibling operates by a different, more thoughtful rulebook. Today, after driving it for an immense distance, we're pulling back the curtain on the genuine long-term costs, the clever design secrets, and the hidden tech that makes this more than just another F. First, let's talk about something everyone worries about: the service bill. At the 10,000 kilometer mark, the total maintenance cost came to just over 1,700 rupees. Why so low? The answer is beautifully simple. There's no engine oil to change. The service involves a primary inspection, cleaning the cabin air filter, and similar minor items. That's the complete story. This vehicle is based on the familiar Creta platform, transformed for electric duty. Unlike some conversions that raise the floor for the battery and compromise comfort, the engineers here kept the cabin space intact. To accommodate the battery pack, the ground clearance was necessarily increased. However, with a full load of 5 passengers on a severely broken road, there's a chance the underside might make contact. Now, the heart of the matter: the battery. It's a unit of approximately 51 kilowatt hours. In typical conditions, you can expect a range around 400 kilometers. Pushing it harder might see that drop to roughly 370 kilometers, which is still impressive. Many rivals need a 60 to 65 kilowatt hours battery to achieve a similar 400 kilometers figure, so the efficiency work here is commendable. The charging port's location, at the front rather than the traditional fuel flap position, is a practical win for using fast DC chargers. The maximum charge rate is currently 50 kilowatts, with a future software upgrade promising 100 kilowatts. A cool feature is the ability to pay directly from the car's system at numerous stations. A common EV pitfall is overcomplication. Some designs and features feel gimmicky. That's fine if you're the only driver. But if multiple family members, or even a driver, use the car, you need intuitive, standard operation. The Creta EV excels here. It feels familiar, like any other car, not a strange science project. It introduces a clever digital key system. Bring your phone close to the door and tap, it unlocks. The best part: you can grant temporary, controlled access to others via this digital key without handing over the physical fob, deciding if they can just enter or also drive. This car is packed with subtle, intelligent features many don't know about. First, the connected car tech has a Find My Car function that works like a precision tracker, guiding you seamlessly to your parking spot. Second, a brilliant air quality feature. If you use the windshield washer fluid while outside air is circulating, the system automatically switches to recirculation mode for a short time to keep chemical smells out. Third, a dust mode. If sensors detect a dusty environment when you start the car, it activates the air purifier. Fourth, the built-in navigation warns you about upcoming speed cameras if you're exceeding the limit, a thoughtful safety nudge. For smartphone mirroring, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are wired, but an official Hyundai accessory can make it wireless. Even if you're skeptical of advanced driver aids, some features here are genuinely useful. The reverse automatic braking, which detects cross traffic and can apply the brakes, is excellent. You can set it to warn only if you prefer. The Creta's core strength is being a consummate all-rounder. It should feel effortless for anyone to drive at any time. It's designed with the intuitive ease of a well-made smartphone. In EVs, regenerative braking via paddle shifters can confuse new users. For them, there's an auto mode. The car intelligently reads the traffic ahead and your speed, adapting the regeneration automatically. You don't need a PhD in one-pedal driving. The car assists greatly in managing energy and range. It has adaptive cruise control, but you can also use it as a simple speed limiter. Want to cap your speed at 80 km/h? Set it, and drive without worry, it won't exceed the limit. A long press on the cruise button toggles this mode. The driving position is excellent. You sit at a height where you can see the bonnet's edges, making city or highway driving stress-free. And its acceleration. It's quicker than any other Creta currently sold, outpacing even the turbo petrol variant. Driving normally around 50 to 54 km per hour, the car will perceptibly slow itself more quickly if it detects a slow-moving vehicle, like a rickshaw, ahead, another layer of its adaptive intelligence. It doesn't shout about being electric, it whispers about being better. One dynamic trade-off is ride quality. The added battery weight necessitated a stiffer suspension setup compared to the standard Creta. This makes the ride firmer, which can be less ideal on typically rough Indian roads. The light-colored interiors, especially the fabric on the seats and pillars, can show dirt easily. Maintaining them is straightforward with a good interior cleaner, spray, wipe, and for tougher stains, a gentle brush does the trick. A quality product makes it look nearly new again. So, who is this for? Anyone considering a Creta or similar SUV should seriously look at the F. The underlying technology feels seamless, the driving experience is familiar yet faster, and you don't have to settle for a bizarre-looking vehicle. If low running costs in a capable SUV are your goal, the Creta EV is a standout choice, especially with all these thoughtful, hidden features we've uncovered. After all this, if you have more questions about this car or any other, you can get expert, unbiased advice by booking a consultation call with an automotive specialist who has driven everything and can guide you to the right choice for your needs. If this deep dive into the real-world Creta EV experience was valuable, please support Winds of Thought by liking this video. It helps us deliver more content that moves beyond the surface.